Hey folks, my next guest is a powerful woman of God, somebody that God has given an incredible purpose with her nonprofit organization. It's somebody you're going to want to hear from, Miss Bianca Modo Foundation. Bianca is a powerful, incredible, inspirational, best-selling author, by the way, and she's waiting for us in the studio right now. So without any further ado, let me take you in to my interview with Miss Bianca Modo Foundation. Bianca Modo Foundation, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Bianca, you're no stranger to TV. I know you've been on TV before, but you inspire me so much because God has given you a purpose, a vision, a dream that I believe is going to inspire ladies and people in over 200 nations that this show is broadcast to. So tell us a little bit about this God-given dream, Derma Quenchers, that God has given you.
So thank you again for having me, TC. Derma Quenchers actually was inspired because I started to notice that there was a lot of young girls and women who were in sex trafficking. And so what I wanted to do was to be able to fund my nonprofit organization with the Derma Quenchers. Derma Quenchers is a body butter. We have oils. It's all natural ingredients, organic ingredients. So I'm not putting crazy things on my skin. It's just something, you know, around the holidays, women normally get the packs of body oils and butters and soaps that we really don't want on our skin. And so Derma Quenchers was created to actually moisturize your skin with those all natural ingredients.
Right. You know, when you're telling me about Derma Quenchers, take us through that timeline, because we've got ladies at home that go, you know what? I've got an idea. I've got a vision for a product. Take us through that timeline of Derma Quenchers from when God birthed the dream into you to where it is now. You've got a beautiful logo, you've got the products. Yes. Take us through what that looks like.
So the actual idea for Derma Quenchers came maybe about 4 years ago. And so what I did was I wanted to kind of put it on hold, but to make sure that I was going to be committed to it. So I bought the domain name, I got the logo made. I was like, this is it, like I'm going to do it. But it wasn't until last year that God was in. He's like, okay, look, I told you that I want you to do this, get it done. And so I actually put the effort in. I looked up what ingredients that I wanted to have in my body butters. I ordered the ingredients. I had created all my products within a month. So I was focused and said, you know what, this is what I'm gonna do. God wants me to do this, I'm going to do it. And so I put in the work, I created the products, and from there, here we are.
Tell us a little bit more about your nonprofit, because it's such a powerful cause that you're getting behind. Tell us a little bit more about, if you don't mind, about the nonprofit.
Absolutely. So it's called the Bianca Modo Foundation. And the idea is to get young women and children out of sex trafficking in the United States and around the world. But I also want to do that by giving some confidence to them. You know, when they get out of sex trafficking and human trafficking, it's not just sex trafficking. They don't have confidence. They need jobs. They might want to start a business. I want to be able to be that leeway for them, to get them resources for their businesses, to get them resources to get jobs, to get their confidence built back up, to get back into the workforce, and even just society in general. I understand how it's stressful because, once again, I have been someone who has gone through trauma and abuse as a child through my life, and so I could relate to what they were going through.
Right. Tell us a little bit more about your background. You just touched on it briefly.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit more. People are tuning in. Bianca
Yes.
Modo Foundation.
Yes.
You happen to be a best-selling author
I am.
as well.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about your backstory as well.
So, of course, I am a best-selling author. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I have a salon suites. I am just a business-minded person. I've always wanted to do more. I've always wanted to be inspired with this passion that's inside of me. I never saw myself working a 9 to 5. If I do work a 9 to 5, I'm saying, okay, I have to be creative. I have to be able to get out there and do what I love to do and to inspire and to help humans. I don't want to just sit behind a desk and clock in, clock out, and keep it moving. I know that there is more to life. So that has always been my life. I have a great support system in my life. I know a lot of people don't have that, but I have that. I have the schooling, I have the background and experiences. I've traveled. I went to school in Paris, France for a year. So I have this diverse background, creative direction, just so many things. But as a serial entrepreneur, I do understand that I do have to focus, my businesses and what it is that I'm doing if I want to have that vision be successful.
Miss Bianca,
Yes.
I love having you on the show. Here's what I want you to do. If I have a request, I'd like to make this request for you right now.
Okay.
God has anointed you with a word, a specific word to ladies and women all across 200 nations, 93 million homes. I want you to look into that camera, and I want you to deliver as only Miss Bianca can deliver. Give them that word right now. This is your moment. You've been appointed, you've been anointed to do it. Look into that camera and give that message out to those ladies.
So what I want to say is if you have a business idea, you can get it done. You can actually visit biancamodo.com, BIANCAMODO.com, and I can actually help you get your business off the ground. But I want you to remain inspired. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you've been through, any trauma, any healing that you need to do, I want you to get that done so you can get your God-given vision off the ground, because without you healing, you're not going to be able to do what it is that God has set forth for you to do.
I'm so proud of you, Miss Bianca. Will you come back and see us again?
Oh, absolutely.
Bianca Modo, I am so happy
Thank you.
to see you.
Thank you. You too, TC.